We're continuing our countdown to the Illinois primary by highlighting primary concerns throughout the state.
We spoke with people in 10 counties along the Mississippi River to find out what matters to them. Tonight, we take you to Carroll County. It's about 65 miles north of the Quad Cities. About 15,000 people live in Carroll County. Similar to the two other counties that we've highlighted so far, Carroll County is struggling with a declining population. The people in the area expressed their concerns about that, as well as some other issues. Local 4's Taylor Bozer joining us live in the studio with more right now. Taylor?
Jim, and Carroll County, like the two others we visited, is a big farming community. I was able to speak with some farmers in the area about how the past 4 years have been under the Trump administration, as well as what they want to see for their future of their county. Other people in the area had similar answers for what they want to see change these next 4 years.
Carroll County is a rural area and a great place to grow up and to live, and basically a farming community.
More cattle than people in Carroll County, I think.
Outside of dairy farming and farming, there's not a lot of manufacturing or anything like that draws people into the communities.
And that raises some concerns for people in Carroll County.
One of the biggest concerns is loss of population. Like a lot of communities our size and through Illinois and through the Midwest in general, we're losing population.
But the concerns go beyond that.
Infrastructure improvements. Illinois we need roads, we need to work on the locks and dams.
Well, infrastructure is a big deal, not only for our rural population, but also us in agriculture, because we're a very infrastructure dependent business. And unfortunately, in the state of Illinois, we have too many, what I would think of as poor roads. And, we just need to keep investing in that. And it doesn't seem like we're quite keeping up with the deterioration right now.
For this large agricultural community, farmers in the area have been impacted by the Trump administration.
I'd say in general in our area, farmers are understanding of what he's doing with the trade war. It's been the Chinese and American deficit has been ongoing for 20 to 30 years. So it's one of those that's going to take a lot to right the ship somewhat, but hopefully we're on the right side of it.
Generally, farmers would just like the federal government to stay out of our way and just, don't tell us what to do, just help us sell our products overseas. And so I think that's what we're most hopeful for. Some of the candidates, that are promising a lot of things to a lot of people for free. I think that's concerning to us just as a tax burden.
With the Illinois primary coming up, people are figuring out what they most want to see from a candidate.
Somebody who understands the issues, somebody who's going to be honest and work for the people, and that's really their job, is to work for the people. And so I think if they can get those policies done and keep their promises, I think people will support them.
I'm looking towards, candidates who are really focused on education, healthcare, and have strong infrastructure plans for rural America.
Other voters are focused on choosing a candidate who they feel can run against President Trump.
I think at this point I'm going to be voting against somebody instead of for somebody. I'm going to pull my first Democratic primary ballot in my lifetime.
Regardless of who is on the ballot, every election matters.
We look at local politics more than anything because that's what really affects everyone's everyday life. But some of these national policies can really help or hurt communities like ours.
One major issue surrounding the declining population in Carroll County is the possibility of condensing schools. Students at West Carroll High School in Savannah would have to relocate to West Carroll Middle School in Mount Carroll. This is a controversial issue for the county and one that continues to be a topic of discussion. Tomorrow will mark day number 4 tracking primary concerns when we head to Warren County.